Hi Todayers, it's me, Ryan Avery, and today I want to share with you 5 tips of how we as leaders can improve our team's mental health while we are in isolation. I've done some research and I'm going to share some with you today, and this is coming from research, this is coming from asking other leaders, and this is also coming from how we as our team work together through this pandemic. So the first thing and most important thing is explaining the benefits to your team, the benefits of health benefits. So what we realized when we were talking to is a lot of individuals don't even know that health benefits that companies offer. So being able to send an email, being able to even record something to explain what the benefits are for their health insurance or their health benefits for the company are really important. Right now, a lot of people don't realize that mental health is covered under a lot of insurances. So getting in touch with a therapist, letting them know that they can do Skype or Zoom calls with their therapist is a really important thing. So explaining to your team and to your employees what benefits you have put into place for their health insurance is a huge bonus that you can do. For those of us, or for those of you who don't have employees, you have contractors, the same can go with that. Explaining different avenues and things that they can do to see professional and seek professional help is a huge aspect and a huge way that you can contribute to them. I was listening and reading some things about mental health. My wife, who is affected by anxiety and depression, got me really thinking about it. 19% of Americans face depression and anxiety. That's over 50 million people. The World Health Organization said that the USA has the highest depression and anxiety, and worldwide, 1 in 4 people will experience depression and anxiety throughout their lifetime. I don't know the research right now because it's not out, but I'm assuming it's a lot higher with this pandemic. And over 615 million people are diagnosed with depression right now worldwide. So I'm assuming that's getting larger. So we as leaders can do a better job of helping improve our teams and those that we work with mental health by first sharing with them benefits of the health insurance world and their health benefits, okay? One thing that differentiates a leader versus the leader when it comes to health and mental health of our employees is a leader is concerned for their mental health of their employees. The leader does something about mental health for their employees. So these are ways that we can do something about it. The second thing that we can do is check in. We can check in with our team. We can check in with our employees and not simply asking them what they're doing professionally, but how are they doing personally. Right now, for a lot of us, this is new. Being a teacher to the kids, being a full-time employee, being a full-time partner to their spouse. I mean, it is a lot of stuff going on right now. So simply checking in on a weekly basis. You can have a set of questions. Here are 3 questions that I've come up with that you can ask. First, how are you adding value this week? Me and my assistant, we go over this every week. And what we talk about is how are we adding value? We're a lot happier when we know that who we are is adding value and contributing to the world. So getting your employees and team to think about how they're adding value, huge one. The second question to check in is what's been good for you this week? Simply letting them be able to express some good that's coming out of it will help them express their happiness and to make sure that they are feeling better. You can also ask what's the hardest part of the day for you, and then see if they want some suggestions of how you or others can make it better for them. Simply being able to be checked in with, I like Friedrich Nietzsche, what he said is invisible threads are the strongest ties. And I like that because right now there's a lot of invisible threads going on within our employees, within our families, and we as leaders can make sure we strengthen those ties with the people that we work with. The third thing we can do to improve the mental health of our employees and team is be transparent. Share with them what you're going through. Let them know that they are not alone. Talk to them about money, what's stressing you out, what's hard about your family, and how you're getting through it. Being transparent and being the leader who's transparent is going to be so much more beneficial to your team than simply being like, everything's great, we're going to get through this. To be able to say that you're scared or you're frustrated or it's hard for you, to let them know that you are dealing with it as a leader too, huge. The fourth thing in it is saying how you are in it. So what you're doing to stay healthy. So giving them and providing them strategies of what you're doing to stay mentally healthy is really important. So being able to say, hey, I'm taking 5 minutes of alone time every day. Hey, I'm reading a book. Hey, I'm not being positive, I'm being creative. Letting them know and giving them examples of how you are being mentally healthy, really important. And then you can also get insight from your other employees to say, hey, what are you all doing to stay mentally safe and mentally sound? Increasing those invisible threads so you can strengthen the ties. And then the last one of the most important ones, the fifth one, is making sure you're still incorporating laughter in their everyday life. When we go to the office, we can laugh, we can interact with people, and that commonality and that laughter is important. I read a statistic that on average, the average toddler, they laugh 300 times a day. The average adult laughs 17 or smiles 17 times a day, and that made me sad. So what I was thinking is, how can we increase that number? Because psychology today says there are 7 major benefits of being happier. One of them is being healthier. The other benefit is stronger relationships, and it decreases anxiety and depression, which increases endorphins. So laughter is important. So sending out funny videos, or appropriate funny videos, sending out memes, letting people know something that's happening with your family. The other day, I was putting my daughter to bed, and when I said goodnight to her, she said, hey, tell your wife I said goodnight, aka her mother. And we had a good laugh about that, and we talked about that, and it made us laugh a little bit. So these are 5 things we as leaders can do for our team. If you don't even have a team, what can you could do this with your family, you can do this with your friends, you can do this with clients, okay? So here are the 5 things again. First, explain benefits, health benefits. Here's what you have within your health benefit package, or here's what you can do now within the health world. Second, check in. Check in with them on a regular basis, ask them questions, figuring out what's going on with them. Third, being transparent, making sure that you are letting them know that you are in this with them. Fourth, that you are asking them and you're figuring out how you yourself are being mentally sound and mentally healthy. And fifth, making sure you are making them laugh and getting laughter inside their household. Okay, right now we don't need leaders to be concerned about people's mental health. We need leaders to be doing things about their employees' mental health. So here are 5 ways to do that. I would really appreciate it. I spent some time on this, so I'd really appreciate it if you shared this with one leader that you feel could benefit from this, so then they can go out and share these 5 things, or do these 5 things with their teams and their employees. Together we can help a lot more people. We can decrease their stress, and then we can improve their mood and their mental health, and that's really important right now. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you following. I hope you're having a phenomenal week. I look forward to seeing you at my keynote or in the next video. And remember, stay mentally healthy this week. I'll talk to you soon, everybody. Bye.